Okay, here comes our new understanding of trigonometry in linear form. So first of all, we have a new term called angle of rotation. So every time when we talk about angle of rotation, we start measuring an angle from the positive x-axis. It will be treated as like 0 degree. And then next, we have we have another side called OB, which is called terminal side. For example, here. If this angle is measured in anti-clockwise direction, we have a positive angle. For example, this one is positive 127 degree. So let's repeat again. So because when you are talking about rotation, there's first one it will be anti-clockwise direction. If it's anti-clockwise direction, the angle is measured as positive. Next example will be if next time if we measure an angle in an clockwise direction, for example, so an angle from the positive x-axis to OC, then we have a negative angle called minus 60 degree. Clockwise direction, we have a negative angle. So it is a very brief definition of angle of rotation. So if you're smart enough, you will see that indeed the angle can be measured in both positive and negative directions. For example, in the second picture, we can measure the angle from the positive x-axis to the terminal side OC in an anti-clockwise direction. As a result, it's 300 degree. Of course, we can't say 300 degree is equal to minus 60, so it's very confused here because they carry two different values. But later on, you will see that it's very important for us in our further understanding of, for example, can you check your calculator the value of cosine 300 and cosine minus 60? As well as, for example, you may also check sine 300 degree and also sine minus 60 degree. Indeed, these pair of values, they are equal to each other because the blue angle and the red angle, 300 and minus 60, they are referring to the same position, the angles at the terminal side OC. So we'll be having it in more details afterward. Coming up next, we have another term because terminal side can be in different areas. For example, OB now is in the northwest direction. Terminal side OC is at southeast direction, for example. So that's why the terminal side can be in one of the region among the four regions in the four directions. So now we divide the region into four quarters, and each of them will be called a quartile. And you have so you have the first, we call it quadrant. First one is called quadrant 1 in blue. Next, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So the rectangular coordinate plane with the xy axis divide the regions into four regions called quadrants 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the positions or the rank, the number will be defined as at first we start from measuring from the positive x-axis, so it's treated as 0 degree. So next at this side will be called, can you see that it's 90? Because it's the angle of rotation is 90 degree. So if you continue to draw it, then you have 180 degree as well as 270 degree. And finally, going back to 0 degree, we can also call it 360 degree. So that's why besides these four special angles, 0 degree, 90, 180, 270, they are not belong to any quadrants. For the rest, these four angles or four sides, you may say, divide the regions into four quadrants. And these four quadrants later on we'll see, they are very significant to know the sign or maybe the values of sine, cosine, tangent afterward. And the next, so let's take a look in example 4. So it will be a very quick example of your understanding about what? About angle of rotation. 210, and I will think it is like 180 plus 30 degree, so 180 degree more. You remember that it's 0 degree in the positive x-axis, 180, so it's in the opposite side. So that's why 210 will be more or less like this one. So when you mark the angle, you better add an arrow as well over there to specify about the angle of rotation. Part B, I will leave it for you. Well, part A, so you need to judge about the quadrant So it's quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3. So it's in quadrant 3 here. Part B, I left it for you, and we jump to part C. You see that the angle is quite big, and then so more than 360. So that's why that means you rotate it by one more circle already. So while for this one is 360 plus 50 degree, and then so again this is 0 degree here, and then afterward 360, one big circle, 50 more, that means it will be somewhere like in the middle. So when you draw, the angle is a bit funny because after full circle it's spiraling, and then it moves to the terminal side over there, and this is called 410 degree, and it's definitely is in quadrant 1. Hopefully it's quite easy to you.